In the previous episode, we started 3 new companion-led parties, became the owner of Legetta without a fight, and fought several huge battles using only clan parties and won. We hired Gilgi, Sir Stephen, and Woven, but lost Radim of Crimson, Piron, and Heisenberg in battle. And look at our influence just skyrocketed. I think we just ended that last battle with like 500 or 600. So we got a huge amount of influence from that. What in the world? I know we get influence and then each of our parties get influence. So I guess maybe they each got like 50 each or something. That's pretty crazy. But we do need to spend some. So we need relations with all these people. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, because there is a balance in here. You get a decay of, if your influence goes above a certain limit, you start to decay. So we want to make sure we spend it so we're not just wasting it. So we'll back this guy up, get our 8 points of charm. Now we're only losing 2, but we want to go lower than that. So what we're going to do is go to the clan tab and let's just start donating to people so we can support them by giving them influence. It doesn't really matter who we're going to support. Let's just pick one and maybe go down to like 700. Yeah, so we're not losing anymore. I think the cutoff is 800 or 700 or something like that. Man, there's a lot of perks on this one. And we've already got high tier troops. So there was a ton of XP for that battle. There we go. We got everybody sorted. Let's take some more. Yeah, we got room. Yeah, we can't really use these guys, so let's just dump them. And I'm pretty sure our keep is probably still full. Oh man, it's really full. 474. So let's take all these guys out because they're going to get filtered out anyways. And we'll maybe put in just the top tier guys so they can start recruiting those. That's fine. And we'll sell the rest of those. So another 18k. And we're looking good here still. 7 days to completion. And actually, we did take the perk of parade, so we're getting +5 loyalty for that. So if we stay here, we'll actually build this quite a bit faster. We might want to do that. Let's take a look at what we got for battle loot. We're going to need a few more crafting materials here. And we don't have a ton of hardwood left either. So let's just craft all the hardwood stuff out. Anything that contained wood we took out. And we actually got a decent amount of fine steel and steel. So we probably don't need to smelt some of this stuff, but we could. And there's a lot of Thamaskene in here actually. But we're not really using those types of weapons. It's mostly two-handed swords. Yeah, we don't really have much gear. We're going to pretty much have to smelt everything. Although we do have plenty of the javelins. So we could do some more javelin cav. And I do want to bring up a few more shock troops as well. But let's do the javelin cav first. I feel like they're going to be a bit more versatile. Just because that last battle really impressed me with how they did. And we didn't even command them. We basically just let them roam. Or not roam, but we let them sit in the back. So let's start with a batch of the javelin cavalry. We'll get 5 of them. So we got Halcyon. We got Sayit Stormfire, Shepherd, and Slatic Jr. One more. We got Zulo. So let's get these gentlemen outfitted. We actually have pretty good gear left over. So everybody's getting decent gear. A lot of matching outfits too. Must have been high level from the last battle. A bunch of matching guys that we took out. Now one thing we need to do is get rid of the non-mercenary troops from our party. There we go. And my favorite part about hiring these guys, we don't have to move them. They just sit there. We got a lot of troops we can hire because we just opened up, like I said, the next clan tier. So these guys have a lot of space. So let's go pick some stuff up. Let's go pick troops up. But we will stay nearby because we'll probably end up getting sieged down again. We don't want any castles, so we're going to turn down all those, but we will vote on them just so we can keep our influence down below that limit. And again, the leader, the ruler's in this one, so we're going to vote 100% for that. And we get 11 charm. So this one doubles relations gain for helping lords in battles, and the companion limit, obviously that doesn't help us, but helping lords in battle, I guess, will a little bit, not really. No, we're taking a lot of castles, man. We don't want them. Get them out of here. We want Legetta, and we want to build it up nice and strong. Wow, she's on there again. So she's going to be taking all these castles. What in the world? That's fine. We need the charm. We're almost at 275. We'll keep pumping her up. Ox Hall got captured. What in the world happened there? Wait a second. Did we lose our workshop? No, we still have our workshop. How did Ox Hall get lost? That's really bizarre. Now we could vote for somebody else and it'll still go to us. And then we'll end up getting that influence back and we'll build some relations with whoever it is we're voting for. So let's do that. I guess we'll take Ox Hall. That's really bizarre. I don't know what happened there. I don't think anybody rebelled. So I don't know what happened. Somebody snuck all the way back there with an army. Let's check out Ox Hall then. So 5,200 influence, pretty good. Garrison 78, that's fine. It's really far in the back, so we could probably just get rid of the garrison altogether and then use all that money. Legetta we want to for sure keep well stocked, but Ox Hall is not that big of a deal. Now, one thing I love about improved garrison is you can adjust the building queue and everything that's going on in your towns, even if you're not there. It would take us like a week to go to Ox Hall and come back. So luckily we don't have to do that. Loyalty is in really good shape. Prosperity is still going up. Food, where's the food? Yeah, food's still in good shape. That's fine. Now, I don't like the fairgrounds is not maxed out yet. So I do want to set that as the current project. And then for the daily default, we'll just leave it on hearth growth. And there's actually not a lot built here. Wow, it's missing a lot of stuff. So we'll add a few things to the queue. Can we add cash from here? I don't think we can. Yeah, unfortunately we cannot. So we can transfer troops up to Leggetta. That's kind of cool. We'll get rid of everybody from Oxhall. Like I said, we don't need it. Yeah, we'll just leave it empty and then we'll make pure profit from that. So that should be good. All right, this all looks pretty good. I do wish we could put some reserves in Oxhall. We got to do that soon. Food. What about the villages? We got Primesos and Montos. There's only 2 here, so they're not rated. That's not a problem. We need to switch this to irrigation and get those up to above 600 hearths. Otherwise, they're just not going to produce that much. So we got to deal with that. I don't think we need the workshop here because most of the buildings are already maxed out anyways. We probably should get a siege workshop. That'll help us on defense a lot. Influence, we're doing okay in influence. We want prosperity to go up, so we'll do that. We'll keep switching this back. Let's make sure Fairgrounds gets maxed out first. So we'll sit in here for a little bit. Yeah, let's give it 3 days, let this finish, and then we'll update the queue. I wish you could add the same building type to the queue, so you don't have to be there exactly when it finishes. It's kind of silly that you can't do that. Like, you can queue up all the buildings except for one of the same type. And our income is doing really well. And they want to ransom somebody, that's fine, we'll let them go. I don't know who owns them. They might have been in our dungeon. All right, 1 day to go and this thing's done. Wow, Jamares got taken. It's a little bit far for us. We'll show up on the vote anyways. Let's see what happens. Jamares, I guess it's not that far. Yeah, it's actually not that far. We can probably handle it. But let's see who really wants it. Yeah, we may not even well, with a full vote we can get it. We've already got 2 towns though, so let's keep boosting up our XP here, our charm. So 268. Yeah, let's can have it. There we go. Fairgrounds done. Let's queue up round 2. We don't want to have to babysit this too much, so let's queue these up again. That's fine. We'll come back and fix it later. And nobody here that we can woo. No brides. But we'll pick up a few more mercenaries. Actually, we haven't done an upgrade in a while. Let's do that. We got 40 people waiting. And since we've been waiting here long enough, the companions have regenerated, so we can take 5 more. We're going to go 2-handed shock troops to replace the one that we lost and then add a few more. So DJ Dumbledore. We got Ferdinand Dumanche. Python, like the math. Seems like it'd be Scepter, but I think is it Skypter? Well, whatever. Something like that. And we got Shoe. We all know what a shoe is. And I went ahead and crafted these boys, the chiropractors, so they should be good. There we go. Everybody's outfitted. Hey, what are you doing on a horse? So the armor's not all that great. Most of the time we're above 100 for most of these categories. So we do need to get that up, especially those shock troops. They're going to be fairly vulnerable. But we'll try and play conservative until we can get them upgraded properly. We've got quite a few armies here. Why don't we take the opportunity to sneak back to Oxhall? Actually, we'll do it during peacetime. Yeah, we need to keep pushing. The town can wait. It's in good shape, so there's no need. Now there's like nobody here. Only militia. And we'll build a single ram. We should be able to get it done. Oh, we got it before even their first siege weapon was done. So let's see how this siege goes. And we won't mess with the formations. We'll let the AI kind of do the thing. And the enemies already at the walls will help put these ladders up. Probably won't go up though. That'll be a death trap for us. I guess we could use our one-handed, but it's probably not going to end that well. Alright, who we got going up? Just regular mercenary troops. Actually, you know what we could do? We could always jump off if it turns south. Yeah, we'll get some stabs in. Alright, they want us to push through. They're not going to let us off the hook, so let's push in, see if we can make a little bit of distance. Alright, it's going to be tough unless we get a little bit of distance here. This guy's got pretty good armor. And we suck with one-handed. Dude, these guys are no problem though. We can take them out, no problem. Yeah, the range on this thing is insane. We obviously can't use it very well at close up, but... Oh! Oh, he died too. That's hilarious. Alright, hold him in place. We'll take him out for you. Alright, I see some of our companions up the wall, it sounds like. I see they're in the kill feed, so they're getting some work done. Now, I definitely don't want our crossbows up here. Why? Maybe it's not. Maybe they're getting shot. Hopefully the crossbows are staying down there. I can hardly tell who's who in this. There we go. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but once they have armor, then you can't really tell. Alright, do they have archers up here? We can try and clear it out. Nope, this is clean. Yeah, I'm not sure where they went, but they're pretty much done. Oh, look at this. This was a struggle. But it wasn't too bad. That's our first successful siege. Man, imagine coming in here. Look at all the angles you'd have to deal with. This would be a really good place to defend. Wow. Yeah, you could easily make a choke point. You can make a little shield square in there and just start poking people from all different angles. Alright, let's see what would happen. So, not a big battle. We only lost 13, 26 wounded. Not too many of our companions made it up here. Abu Andrew with 6 kills. That's pretty good. Uhtred with 5. Oh, there you go. DJ Dumbledore with 9. That's a shock troop. So the shock troops that did get involved did pretty well. Now they're expecting us to either devastate or pillage. Show mercy, we'd have to pay for it. And we don't want to piss off our own team. So let's just pillage. And we do not want this. So we'll go ahead and refuse it. Now, unfortunately, I think our guys dropped off a bunch of their troops here, though. Right, no big deal. We'll go recruit back up again. So now this will be the hotspot and not Legetta, hopefully. All right, we already declined it. Let's decline it again. And we got a ton of influence again from that big battle. So let's go ahead and use it to improve relations. We got negative with this person. Let's go ahead and help them out. Now they'll love us. So 273, we're almost to 275, just a tiny bit more. And we're at peace with the Western Empire. So actually, no, we're still at war. We got 2 wars going on. Yeah, Sturgia and Kazate. So we'll deal with them in a minute. We need to keep filling out our army. I would like to be self-sustaining and not have to rely on allies and just let them do their thing. Southern Empire declares war. Wow. I guess it's back to war with a big faction again. But you know what we might do actually is go focus on those other ones, the smaller ones, try and knock them out of the war. And then we can just focus all of our attention. Here we go. Companion parties are pretty much full at this point, so let's go town to town, just getting as many mercenaries for our main party as we can. Oh, Roger de Hauteville. Get back out there, man. What is this, like 10th time's a charm? Oh, we don't have him in our party. We gotta pull him back in. All right, get in here, brother. Oh, and we'll take the mercenaries while we're there. You know, let's give him the better troops. And if he loses them again, maybe we'll send him out with no armor and hope he dies or something. Let's hope he does a better job this time. Here we go. Now we're starting to get some mercenaries. We need maybe 30 more, 20 more, and then we'll be in good shape. So, Baisan is being sieged. Yeah, there's some big battles to be had down there. We should definitely get down there soon. We don't want to miss out. Let's stop by Legetta one more time. Man, what a difference from, I don't know, a month ago? Maybe a little more? Yeah, our party just exploded. Now, we haven't checked up on our food in a while, and I've noticed we're missing a few. We're missing 2. I guess it's not that big of a deal because our Steward XP is not really that relevant. We're past 275, so it's not really that big of a deal. That's fine. We'll spend the money. Let's get down there. So they just took... It was Saniopa. Yeah, so they just took Saniopa. Man, they're carving out a big path here in the middle. This is like a whole second kingdom. Maybe we can go down there and take Poros or something. And we are not on the list for this one. But we do want to vote on 3. This guy doesn't like us as much, so let's go ahead and swing it his way. And that does put us over the 275 limit, so we are picking up Charm 275. We're going to get a ton of extra influence. Not that we need it. I mean, we're already making a bunch. But it can't hurt. And we'll take the party size increase. I don't really care about influence costs. We're going to be mostly using our own troops. But we'll stop at a couple of these towns on the way. Yeah, we'll pick up more troops. Party size up to 244. That's pretty good. Let's go to Poros. Let's siege it down. Let's make a mess. Now, Sestadem Castle, we don't want anything to do with it. But we'll use it to make some charm. Now, Poros is in pretty dire straits. I wouldn't say dire straits. It's 3,000 prosperity. I think this town starts out a lot higher than that, so it's probably been passed back and forth. They could use a bit of stability. They've got tons of food though, so starving the garrison out is probably not a good option. So let's siege it down. Now I think taking the walls down here is a good option. They do have a ballista and they're starting to make some fire onager. I don't really want to deal with that, but we'll wait till we have at least 3 and then we'll bring them all out. Oh, we got some friends. Another 500 troops. All right, let's go ahead and bring everybody out. Oh, preferably before this guy runs off. Yeah, we already took the walls. We just got to take the actual walls down, and then we'll be in great shape. All right, walls are down. Siege equipment's down. We are ready to assault. And there's nothing fancy that needs to happen here. We just need to take... They've only got 200 troops, and I think 2/3 of those are militia. So it shouldn't be a problem. We can get in here and poke around a bit. They didn't really guard their gates very well. Actually, what we could do is just open the gate. if we really wanted to. Man, we are so slow. This is rough. We got to get some combat done on foot. All right, they're gonna send some people. Let's see if we can stop them from doing that. Oh, they're gonna close the gate. Let's get out of here. And as I say, we need to start doing combat on foot. We go on and mount. Alright, let's actually dismount and then we'll get some XP here. Man, being this slow and in the rain is not helping either, so, but it's fine. Alright, let's take that lady out. Man, this thing is so long. Look at this. We're hitting like 3 people back. Well, you can even hit that guy. It must have been really hard to aim like a pike in real life. Because it's hard to visualize where this thing is, you know, where it actually reaches in space. Like, this guy's facing the wrong way. What is he doing? Might need to target his legs. He's really well armored. That's pretty much it. Let's speed this up. They might have somebody stuck in the walls, it seems like. Nope. We had somebody fall off the walls. That's kind of funny. So not a lot of our people got in here. Squirt's got 4. Tio got 6. Urs got 7. That's pretty good. Ethazor with 8. That's really good. But yeah, this wasn't a tough battle at all. I really don't want to pillage. It's only 178 prosperity loss, but the problem is it does reduce some buildings. So it'll reduce 4 buildings. And this place probably doesn't have very good buildings to begin with. I guess the question is, do we want this one or do we want something else? This would be a decent launching base. We can launch attacks. And same thing with Jomares. No, you know what? Let's pillage it. Let's not take it. We've got 2 towns. I think we're good for a while. Take a little bit of food and let's get out of here. Now, we didn't really lose troops there, but it seems like we probably gave a lot of people to the garrison, is my guess. Because we were over 800, and now we're close to 750. All right, and yeah, we'll decline Poros, but we will vote on it. We'll take more relations with them. Yeah, we're getting the decay again, so let's go ahead and make somebody happy. Yeah, these guys only have 9, so let's go ahead and support them a bunch. Okay, there's another vote, so we'll throw some influence. 287, we're getting pretty close to 300. Now, like I said, it's not so much important that we, you know, must have it, but I guess it is nice to have. The good thing about this with the mods is they actually enact pretty good policies. So if you look at the policies, they've got castle charters, they got forgiveness of debts, they got some pretty good ones on here. So they're actually doing a good job. And that's why we don't have nearly as many rebellions. All right, don't drop off troops, please. Nice, they didn't. Yeah, let's top off our parties here. No, they still need more. So there's no siege defenses needed right now. Let's just keep going and sieging stuff down. Oh, wait a second. Here's the big party. All right, we'll take her out for sure. I'm not sure why we're getting Cav in this group. We shouldn't be getting Cav. And even when I put it to 0, it still has units in there. It's kind of weird. But they're going to play defensive. Let's go ahead and push the action then. And I definitely want to send our Cav in first. Look at that. It's just a big wall of intimidation. Go get them. And we're going to send them right through their formation. So they can get full charge damage, hopefully. They're losing a few people. What we'll do is we'll pull them back again. I would love to give them the charge command, but they're gonna go after the infantry, and I don't want that. Let's get our crossbows up here, getting shots off. You know what we need to do is get across this river. This is gonna be a pretty nasty choke point if we have to fight in it. And once again, let's get our cav up there to harass. Oh man, we wrecked them. Look at that. They only got 8 left. Only 8 left in their formation. 15, I mean, sorry. They had 30 something at the start. Actually, they did charge. They charged our skirmisher cav. Interesting. I wonder why they did that. Let's get them set up a little bit better. Yeah, our crossbows are way better than theirs. I'm pretty sure. Alright, they're starting to push in. Let's swap places. The crossbows can move back. Infantry can move up. I'm moving right here. Hopefully we can get some javelin volleys off, because those are really strong. Man, how's our line looking? Really strong, man. They are just melting. And we could push the pace, but we'll take more casualties if we do that. We'll just be patient. There's no hurry. And let's get our cavalry over on top of those archers. Maybe when they get down to like 30 or 20, we'll charge everybody in. Yep. It's time already. And we're gonna give a general charge from the cav. Ooh, they lost a lot. Tharos, Xena, and Adram. We didn't lose too much, actually. 10 and 35 injured. That's not bad at all. Our cav did pretty good. They were mostly anti-cav this time. So most of these kills are cav. Well, they're probably picking off some stragglers too, so. But nonetheless, did pretty well. We didn't really spend time microing the javelin cav. That's not surprising. And I thought maybe our crossbows would do a little better than this. They're definitely getting hits, but they didn't really get too many kills. Maybe we gotta put them on a flank from now on or something. And then infantry, Lolo got 4. Got a couple people down here. Servo and Shandul with 4. Urs with 6. And then shock troops we didn't even deploy this game in this fight. So we'll take all the prisoners, all the loot. Yeah, we're pretty much kitted out. Even our shock troops, only one person didn't have good boots. Oh, wow. Did they just lose a clan? Yeah, Vizartos just died. Julios died. Whoa. That's big. So that one battle just wiped out 2 of their clans. So let's look at the eliminated clans. There's quite a few in here. Although it's a little bit misleading, so what we should probably do is look at the factions. No, it has those in there too. So what we can do is look at the full thing and then just look at the minor ones and then subtract these out. So there's a decent amount of minor clans in here. It's maybe a full page. Each page is about 20. So there's about 20 clans that died so far. It's definitely not a small number, but not nearly as crazy as when I did the 100% death time lapse. Now these are interesting because they're not attacking anything, but some of these parties are massive. 1100? That's pretty cool. Let's clean up the borders. I know the AI is not going to do it, so we could take Chenopsis and Varagos next. We should probably do that. And Gauss Castle. Let's start with Chenopsis since it's close by. We got perks picked. Let's go start the siege. This is 162. This is going to be very, very quick siege. And in fact, we're not even going to wait for anything to be built. It just doesn't make sense. They're not going to do anything. And we can rush to the front, try and get there. Oh, nope, they're already there. Well, let's at least get the ladders up for our guys. Look at that, no hesitation, right up. Let's get our mace out. This guy's gonna provide a little bit of distraction for us. Actually, they may leave us alone if we stay far enough back. We can just pick these guys off. Oh yeah, they're not focused on us enough. And this thing, this thing can attack like almost as far as a javelin, but it comes back. All right, here we go. This guy needs to go. Oh, look at that. We killed him on his way down. His body clung to the side. We are taking casualties. I'm seeing some people going down here. Let's try and get these archers out of here as soon as we can. Yeah, this guy is really well armored. But we gotta go for the legs. These guys got armor. Oh, not even that. Alright, let's get our mace out. It's so hard, we keep hitting the walls. Oh, we went down. Oh man. This guy's destroying us. Alright. I'm not afraid to admit, we needed help there. Alright, that's pretty much it. There must be somebody stuck in the wall again. Alright, well, let's check and see if anybody died. Doesn't look like it. Couple injuries in our shock troops. Technoblade getting 5. No, Ethazor with 7. That's pretty good. So our shock troops is good. Archduke with 5. And Lord Z with 6. That's pretty good for on foot because these guys don't really have any athletics. Alright, well, we're gonna have to retreat and do it again. We'll just auto-resolve. Single person left. And we'll pillage. We do not want it, but we do want our troops back. Unfortunately, we can't get them back. Let's go Varagos quickly before they super peace. We don't want that to happen. Baisan was captured. That's not too far, but let's decline. I don't think we want to spend any time managing this stuff. We've got Legetta and we've got Oxhall. They're far enough out of the way. We're making plenty of cash. We don't need to get greedy. It's a lot of extra work too. And we'll throw our weight in there. And same thing here. We got everything done before they even finished a single siege tower. So let's just assault. Where's the ladders? Is there no ladders on this side? Oh, there they are. They're in the ground. Yeah, we'll go up first. We can hit people from up here already. Look at that. That's hilarious. Oh, we fell down. But we can't get too frisky here because these guys can swarm us. Let's take out all these low tier. I love how accurate these peasants are blocking. There we go. We gotta just keep unclogging the traffic jam here. They are stopping us from getting in further. Alright, there's another castle down. 7 losses. We're definitely able to replace these losses. 7, we can do that in a single village, so this is basically free real estate. Archduke with 5 again, he's doing really well. No other real standouts. It was, I think most of our troops did a lot of this, so. And pillage it again, we don't want it. And I've got to imagine their war exhaustion is pretty high at this point. Perks are picked. Let's go replenish our troops a little bit and then see if we can find out where their big armies are. Actually, what we should do is let's check on, where are you? Kingdom, Southern Empire. Oh, you know what? I meant to go on the Kingdom tab. Let's check and see what their war exhaustion is. So they're at 82. They're probably going to bow out pretty soon. They are getting hammered. Look at this, 7,200. Because none of these guys have really any chance of stopping us. We don't want it, but we will help vote because we got to get rid of all this built up influence that we've been piling up. Here we go. Let's go get some more troops. No, we don't want Varagos either. It seems like some of these villages haven't been recruited from for a while because there's a lot of high tier up here. Western Empire declare war on us again. Oh, there's a faction. Interesting. So they want to actually secede. Onira's taken. We don't want it. So we're supposed to go to make peace. Oh, we got to pay. We're going to make peace with Khazate. We're going to have to pay for it. That's fine. Kind of a silly peace settlement. They're not really doing anything, but that's fine. And let's keep raising relationship with these guys. And Southern Empire and Vlandia made peace. Wait, so who are we at war with then? Sturgia and West. West is one of the stronger ones. We actually have to get back. They might be sieging down one of ours. Let's just go straight back to Legetta. I don't want to take a chance. The problem isn't so much losing it and taking it back. The problem is Roger is getting attacked again by bandits. Come on, man. I hope he survives. We've had to restart his caravan several times now. So what I was saying is the problem with losing towns and castles and getting it back is each time you lose it, they get damaged. And so it takes a really long... I mean, it can take, 3 days for a siege to destroy your town or your castle. And it's going to take you 2 years to get back to that point. And then if that happens, if it switches hands 3 or 4 times, you're not getting that fief to be useful for a very long time, essentially. So our parties are just about maxed out. We've got a little room in our main party, but we probably don't need it for what we're going to do. Ortisia, Garantor, and Tubilis. Those need to go. Those are kind of close enough to threaten what we own. So we should probably go work on those. Oh, here's the big army. Actually, we want to get into a big fight here. Oh, are they going to catch them? Nope.